This is Armando with the Boxing Corner, talking about a fight that just happened now between Adrien Broner, I'll just say Boner, Adrien Broner and Gavin Rees. It was a fight that was initially supposed to be Ricky Burns and Adrien Broner, but for whatever reason, shit didn't work out. Burns is fighting Miguel Vasquez, and then Broner's fighting Gavin Rees. Gavin Rees is a really good fighter. I've seen a couple of fights from across the pond that he's fought. So I knew he was a good boxer. He was pretty fast. He was gonna do the best he can do against somebody like Broner. So Broner's ridiculously talented. He's ridiculously fast. He has a personality that's so easy to just be like, I can't stand you kind of personality. But he is talented. He does fight inside, and he's a crowd pleasing kind of fighter. So the fight starts. I actually give the first 2 rounds to Rees. The reason why I gave the first 2 rounds to Rees is because he was more active, and he was actually he was matching up Broner, hand speed to hand speed, and I was like, oh shit, Rees is actually going to cause Broner some problems. Good fight for Rees. The first 2 rounds, DeMarco had some good success in the earlier rounds, but then Broner ended up just beating him up on the inside. 3rd round kicks in. Broner just starts turning into Adrien Broner, to where he just starts pushing this guy around. Rees is doing stuff, but Broner is doing more to him, landing the harder punches. And actually, towards the end of the round, he had Gavin Rees against the ropes and was definitely in trouble. I think the round definitely saved Gavin Rees from a knockdown and possibly, a stoppage from the ref. 4th round kicks in. Broner scores a knockdown. It's a right uppercut that really, from the camera angle from HBO side, it just looks so like, he fell back like this, and I was like, oh shit, it was very out of nowhere. I didn't even expect it, because I think they were kind of, kind of, I won't say shoulder to shoulder or elbow to elbow or forehead to forehead, but from that angle it almost looked kind of weird the way he knocked him down. But he did score that knockdown. They did show the replay. He did catch him with the right uppercut. So obviously it's a 10-8 round. So right at that point, and then it's pretty much the scorecards are even. 5th round kicks in. The guys are throwing down. Actually, at the end of the 4th round, Gavin Rees corners like, hey dude, we're gonna, we're thinking about stopping the fight. They call the corner in, and Rees like, hey, let me try to do something. Don't be quick to throw in the towel, because at this point in time, Rees was taking a lot of punishment in the 3rd and the 4th round, and obviously the knockdown. So they go into the 5th round. These guys are fighting. Rees is actually starting to do a lot better in the 5th round than he is in the 4th and the 3rd round. It gets to a point where Rees is caught off guard, and Broner catches them with a left to the body, which has Gavin Rees, squinting, and gets on one knee, and he gets up. Near the end of the round, Broner starts catching him. He just starts catching him with this little flurries, left, right, and uppercut, and he has him against. He didn't really have him against the ropes, but he's near the ropes, and at the same time, the corner for Rees is throwing in the towel, and the ref, I guess, sees it or doesn't see it, but steps in, and the fight stopped literally at the last second of the 5th round, and Adrien Broner wins. He was the 80-1 favorite, which Rees was obviously very insulted by that. But Rees did actually very well the first 2 rounds, and even in the 5th round before the knockdown, he was doing very well. But Broner ended up just doing what he does. You can tell there was a big, height advantage and body frame advantage, even though they both weighed in at 150 on the unofficial weigh-in by HBO. But it was an entertaining fight. I expected that Broner would win. I actually thought maybe he might have won. He might have won like in the later rounds. But overall, Broner he took care of business, and hopefully he'll get the winner of Burns and Vasquez. And then obviously Richard Abreu is going to fight Sharif Bogair soon, within a couple of weeks. So the 135 division is getting pretty good. So that's pretty much all that I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to yab too much. It was first 2 rounds to Rees, 3rd to 4th to Broner, 4th round Broner scored a knockdown, 5th round Broner scored another knockdown, and the corner threw in the towel. Ref stopped the fight. Fight's over. We'll see what happens with Broner in his career. He's starting to elevate himself more and more with each fight. He's starting to be more entertained. He's starting to fight more in the in the cut. He's starting to fight more inside. He can fight outside. But what's funny is Gavin Rees was actually landing on this dude, which is kind of laying kind of a blueprint, because I don't know if Broner was fucking around the first 2 rounds, but Rees was landing on him a lot, and that can be something that a future opponent can definitely try to mimic, that style of fighting that Rees did in the first 2 rounds. But we'll see when that time comes. But that's it. This is Armando with the Boxing Corner, and I'll see you next time.